is you're looking for the empty space. So wherever there isn't anybody, that's where you're moving through, okay? And you're just going to be walking around. We're slowly going to increase the speed to full speed, and then we'll go all the way down to slow motion, okay? Make sense? All right, off we go. So remember, we're just sort of walking around. Anywhere that someone isn't, that's where you're looking to fill, right? Don't get stuck in a set pattern. Explore every little bit of space. Very good. Don't forget all this space over here, too, on the other side of the camera. Very nice. And if you can go a little bit faster into a fast walk, let's try that. There we go. Good. Remember, you're really good. Very good, guys. Really use every bit of space we can. And now we'll go a little bit faster into a light jog. Good. And now we really want to be paying attention to where everybody is, right? And now even more tired into the great fatigue, right? So you've been working for 3 weeks on end. There. He's got it. Yeah. You go down. Yeah, exactly. It changes everything, right? You've been landscaping for a week and a half during the summer. Your muscles are sore. Now even slower, and we start to get into slow motion now. So on this, you're going to have a lot of time on one foot. So you're going to need to exercise a lot of muscle control and really let yourself slow down. Yep, it's going to be balanced too. Now even slower, slow down, slow down, slow down. There, you got it. Really slow now. There's going to be a lot of time with bouncing. Perfect, you got it. Good. Now try going even slower. So it's like we've gone into the world of time warp now, right? It's 10,000 frames per second. So slower, slow, slow, way down, way down. Good, perfect. Perfect. There's a lot of time on one foot. Perfect. Good. Any ideas why this might be helpful for theater or Shakespeare or life? What do you say? Frozen scene, yes. Taking it literally, right? Muscle control, you're working on that. What else? Yes?
For a dance, you would have to know how to control your body and the limitations in it.
Yeah, and not just for dance, right? You have to know for sports, for anything. You have to know the limitations of your body, also the limitations of other people's bodies, right? There was some when we got really fast that weren't moving as fast as other people, right? So there's that sort of give and take. Some of us were tearing around the place, and others were just sort of maintaining, right? So yeah, also spatial awareness, right? We have a good number of people running around with a camera up here too, and no one got hurt. No one smashed into the camera, right? So it's how you use your space. The first thing an actor needs is space. Shakespeare spends tons of time in his plays describing the space, right? Not just because of his restrictions about sets and props, but also the setting is important because that's the first thing an actor reacts to, whether it's this stage or a street corner or a truck that turns into a stage, whatever it is, an actor needs space. A is going to start a motion and B is going to follow. Okay? What you're looking to do with this exercise, this is mirror. So if you've done theater before, you've definitely done it, or dance. And what you're looking to do is to mirror as exactly as possible the other person's movements. So if you're a leader, you're going to have to lead slow enough so that your partner can perfectly mimic you. I'm not looking for a delay of a second. If I'm going like this, my partner's going to be behind me, right? I'm looking to take my partner with me on this journey. So slow and steady wins this race, okay? So A starts and B follows, and it can be any movement you want. But remember, if your partner is leading you and they smile, you're going to have to smile. If they tighten their belt, you're going to have to tighten their belt. They itch their nose, you're going to have to itch your nose, okay? So A starts, B follows. Off you go. It could be anything. Perfect. You're just looking to go slow and steady, right? This is an exercise in observation. Just slow. Just go nice and slow. You can do anything you want, just slow enough so they can follow you. That's all. Slow down, just a little bit. There we go. There was a point where both these hands came up at the same time. That was beautiful. That's what we want. We want perfect. Yeah, that's what it is. You have to watch hard. Someone just said, I have to watch hard. That's exactly right. Yeah, and it's a little weird. I like that phrase. I have to watch hard. I like that. So now as you continue, I want you to see if you can transfer the lead seamlessly from one person to the other without telling them that's their turn to lead. So it's kind of like that essay in English class where one person writes one line, someone else writes another line, only you're doing it physically, right? You're writing a physical essay. So if I take my hand and my partner's hand up here, they get to decide where it goes from there, okay? So you're going to have to slow way down. As I walk by, I shouldn't be able to tell who's leading. And if you get to a place where you forget who's leading, you're doing it right.
Okay, let's do it together now. We just have to do it together.
Yeah, so you start any kind of movement. Good. There's going to be that slight movement where you have to take it from it, right?
I'll just think of where we're going with the hands, okay?
Very nice, ladies. Very nice. Beautiful. Very good.
All right, you take that like,
Get out of your way. Sorry.
oh, I'm missing it.
Very nice.
Like this, okay.
Very nice. So I heard someone say, I have to watch hard. That's brilliant. That's definitely a lesson in this, right? How you observe. Also, I heard someone at the end say, oh, I thought you were going to take it from there, and I thought I was going to take it, right? You're doing it correctly if you get to that place, right? Because it's about exchange of physicality, physical gesture. What else is in this? What else can help us for theater or for your scene at the end? What do you say? Brilliant. Reacting off somebody else, right? So the first thing an actor needs is space. The second thing an actor needs is something to react to, whether it's the audience, whether it's your partner, whether it's the professor, right? You need someone to play off of. So an actor is always reacting to somebody or something, right? That's brilliant. Okay, so let's do it this way. Let's have one set of the partners standing here, facing your partner on that side of the stage, please. So one partner here, one partner there, facing each other, please. And if we need to, let's move a couple people onto this side.
Okay, let's go down this
Yeah,
way.
let's move down that way. Brilliant. Okay. And if I can borrow you for a second. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to play catch. Okay, you're going to start with a normal tennis ball. Okay, it has a little bit of bounce to it. It has a little bit of weight to it. It's not crazy heavy or crazy bouncy. Okay. Now what I'm looking for you to do is to play catch as realistically as possible. So if I throw it to my partner like this, brilliant. If I throw it to him like this, brilliant. And if I throw it to him like this, brilliant, right? So where's my person who came up with the reacting? Right? So we're taking this, perfect, you did perfectly well, thank you. So we're taking this idea of reaction one step further now, okay? So the way I send it to my partner is going to determine how they receive it, okay? So let's have you guys start with the tennis ball, and you're throwing to these guys. So remember, this space here does not have to be the space for catch. You could have miles between you, right? So try to stretch the space and know how this object is going to traverse the space. Okay, off you go. Good. It's going to take a little while. And remember, it's a tennis ball, not like a bowling ball, right? It's not this big. It's that big. So now we're going to add it, make it even a little more complicated. So throw me your tennis ball. Okay, nice throw. So I have this tennis ball here. Now I get to change it into whatever I want, right? But what I change it into, his success at receiving it and knowing what's coming is going to depend on my accuracy with physical gesture, right? So we just started to play catch. We just started going to that place where you guys are developing the physical gesture. Now you're going to have to really pay attention, right? So here's my tennis ball. Good. So it was a little confusing. I could have spent more time. It was a Frisbee. And the thing is, the reason I know that is because of his reaction to it, right? So I can go, oh, for the next time, I have to be even more specific for him. So I can really describe what that thing is, right? If it's a basketball, I'm probably going to have to do some things with the basketball. If it's a bowling ball that I turn it into, it's going to be heavier, right? I'm going to have to put, and then spin it to him, right? So if I create a golf ball, it's going to need a golf club. If I create a hockey puck, it's going to need a hockey stick. Lacrosse ball needs a lacrosse stick, right? So the way I treat this object will help him decide. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's have you guys start with the tennis ball. You throw a tennis ball to these guys. You guys then get to change it into whatever you want. If you change it into a knife and you throw it at the other person and get stuck in the thing, they're going to have to pull that out and bandage it up, and then they can stretch it and then put a rope around it. right? And that goes into someone's eye, right? So you're only limited by your imagination. Off you go. Nice, a chainsaw. What is that? That was awesome. That was really cool. Nice, a paper airplane. That was brilliant.